Ancient Egypt, one of the world's most fascinating civilizations, was a land divided into two distinct regions, Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. These regions, with their own unique cultures and ruling powers, often found themselves in conflict with one another. However, amidst this political fragmentation, a figure emerged who would change the course of Egyptian history forever: Pharaoh Narmer. In this documentary, we delve into the life and accomplishments of Narmer, the pharaoh who successfully united Upper and Lower Egypt. His story not only sheds light on the political dynamics of ancient Egypt but also showcases the visionary leadership and strategic prowess of a remarkable ruler. By exploring the rise of Narmer, his military campaigns, and his consolidation of power in Upper Egypt, we gain insights into the challenges he faced and the strategies he employed to assert his authority. Narmer's unification of Upper and Lower Egypt was not merely a political conquest, it carried profound symbolic significance as well. We delve into the creation of the double crown, a powerful symbol of the unified kingdom, and explore its meaning within the context of ancient Egyptian mythology and religious beliefs. As we journey through Narmer's reign, we examine the lasting impact he had on Egypt. His accomplishments as a ruler, including advancements in architecture, culture, and the establishment of a centralized government, laid the foundation for the stability and prosperity that followed his reign. We also explore the far-reaching influence of Narmer's unification on subsequent pharaohs and the enduring legacy it left on Egyptian society and identity. Join us as we embark on a captivating exploration of Narmer's life and legacy, unraveling the story of the pharaoh who bridged the divide between Upper and Lower Egypt, forever altering the course of ancient Egyptian history. Early Egypt was divided into two distinct regions known as Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. Upper Egypt referred to the southern part of the country, while Lower Egypt encompassed the northern portion. Each region had its own ruling power and distinct cultural characteristics. Upper Egypt was marked by a more centralized and powerful political structure, with a pharaoh as its ruler. In contrast, Lower Egypt had a more fragmented political landscape, with multiple city-states and local leaders vying for power. The political divide between Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt often led to conflicts and tensions between the two regions. Each region had its own unique identity and interests, which sometimes clashed with one another. These divisions were further exacerbated by the Nile River, which served as both a physical and symbolic boundary between Upper and Lower Egypt. The river not only provided resources and transportation, but also reinforced the sense of separation between the two regions. The political fragmentation in Lower Egypt made it difficult for any single ruler to gain complete control over the region. This power vacuum often led to internal struggles and external invasions, as neighboring kingdoms sought to exploit the divisions. Meanwhile, in Upper Egypt, pharaohs held a more centralized and stable rule, allowing them to consolidate power and build strong political institutions. The political divide between Upper and Lower Egypt persisted for centuries until the rise of Pharaoh Narmer. His unification of the two regions marked a significant turning point in Egyptian history, bringing about a new era of stability and centralized governance that would shape the course of the civilization for millennia to come. Narmer, a significant figure in ancient Egyptian history, rose to prominence during a time of political fragmentation and conflicts between Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. Born into a distinguished lineage, Narmer exhibited exceptional leadership skills and strong military prowess. Through strategic campaigns and alliances, he managed to consolidate power in Upper Egypt, laying the foundation for his ultimate goal, the unification of Egypt. Narmer's rise to power was marked by his astute political maneuvering. Understanding the need for a centralized authority, he skillfully formed alliances with key regional leaders and gradually expanded his influence. With a combination of diplomacy and military might, Narmer managed to gain control over various regions of Upper Egypt, effectively establishing his dominance over the area. As Narmer's power grew, so did his ambitions. Recognizing the necessity of unifying Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt, he embarked on a series of military campaigns to achieve his goal. These campaigns involved both military conquests and diplomatic negotiations, allowing Narmer to forge a path toward a united Egypt. His strategic approach and ability to balance force with diplomacy enabled him to overcome the numerous challenges posed by the divided regions. Narmer's rise to power and his subsequent unification of Upper and Lower Egypt marked a pivotal moment in ancient Egyptian history. His achievements laid the groundwork for the centralized government that would endure for centuries and established him as the legendary pharaoh who united the two lands. The impact of Narmer's rise was not limited to his own reign but would resonate throughout Egypt's future, influencing the political, religious, and cultural systems of the civilization.